I have returned.
Hello.
And somehow Sigma has as well. Okay, we're back with some more Mega Man X2. Alexa set bedroom to 15. Alexa
Alexis.
set bedroom to 15. Thank you. Half the time she doesn't listen to me anymore. I don't know what's wrong with her.
She doesn't listen to me anymore.
Also, I've turned the volume down massively again. Like, even more so than it usually is. Because every time I stream this, I look at the VOD, even when I've turned down the volume immensely, it's like drowning us the fuck out. So, like, can you check the stream real quick and see if it's still drowning us out? Because, like, or if it's quiet now. Because if it's quiet, then maybe I can turn it up a little. Because it's very quiet on my end. I just don't want to have to go back to VOD of me being barely heard of the music and game. Man, good. But
Like 2 seconds.
oh, alright. Give me one.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely gonna want to turn yourself up. Turn us up.
Is the music still super loud?
It's definitely still drowning us out.
Okay, so then it's definitely not recording because I have. Okay, actually, I'm gonna do I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
And what about how is it now? Because I have this 4K capture utility on 1. So I'm wondering if it's actually just not registering that and registering something else.
The game is still louder.
But okay, so like I couldn't even hear the game. Okay, so it's that it's not registering that for some reason.
You just gotta get a better mic, bro.
It's not even the mic. It's that it's genuinely just it's registering the volume from somewhere else.
Yeah, I put too much effort into this. I'm done.
What?
I was trying to fucking do the somehow Palpatine return.
Oh, as a sound on there?
No, as a fucking image. But like turn it into Sigma instead of Palpatine.
Because
This is fine.
it's not even like I can go to the main menu and turn down the volume.
Yeah.
Just to make sure when I have the volume off, does it still hear the sound coming through
turns out the next 2 hours will not be spent playing the game, but will instead be spent figuring out why the fuck this game.
Recorded it when I used the record feature. I don't think it had this issue. Try now.
Look, I'm just saying, it's not gonna fix itself immediately.
Is it still super loud? So I changed the desktop audio device.
It's still louder than we are.
That's so odd. I don't know what would cause that. Wait, I might have fixed it.
What did you do?
Is it fixed?
It is quieter now, yes.
Is it too quiet now?
I wouldn't say it's too quiet, but it is quieter.
I set it to 17. This might is this might be is this an okay volume now?
It works.
Okay. So I figured out what the issue was.
What?
You know on OBS you have your little mixer thing.
Yes.
So for the longest time, I've only had 4 things on that mixer, and 2 of them are not. 2 of them are my desktop audio and my microphone. The other 2 are just a GIF, but it doesn't play any sound because GIFs don't have sound. And Triggerfire, which is, I believe, something I use for, like, I think it's the thing you use for certain Twitch notifications. But for some reason, they're like, because I never expected there to it to just suddenly add another couple ones. I never bothered scrolling down to see if there were more things on my audio mixer. And this was not. I will say this is not my fault because Elgato has never been on that list. There has never been an Elgato on that audio mixer list. But for some reason there suddenly is now, and it was playing on full blast, so it was recording the direct the direct Elgato sound. I don't know what the purpose of it was or why it was doing it, but it was doing it. And why it was there to begin with. So it, luckily I figured it out earlier than 3 hours. It only took 15 minutes, and even then, 5 of those minutes was me trying to get my stuff put up on the stream. So around 10 minutes. So we're good.
We good.
Alright. Now, is it time for me to fight?
This is the original final boss.
I'm sorry?
This is a reference to the original final stage. Yeah,
And now I just have to fight all the bosses.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There are higher levels.
But you can't beat the higher levels till you beat the ones down below.
No. It's just a matter of getting up there.
What do you mean getting up? Oh. Weird. Or are those health?
Yes.
Oh.
They're the world's tiniest heals.
They're weirdly hidden. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bosses, 8 Mavericks. I get to fight everybody again.
Yes. That's the point.
Yeah, I know. I understand how Mega Man works. I'm just mentally preparing myself. Does the X button do anything?
What?
Does the X button do anything? There's Y, A, B.
It does in 4 and onward. In this one, no.
Alright, I guess the only thing I can really do is... First things first. Oh god, which one were you?
Silk Shot.
Was that his power, or is that what he does?
That's his weakness.
Oh. I thought that's what he was. Or is he the Crystal Heart?
Nope, he is the Magnet Mine.
Really? That's odd. Okay. I chose the wheel.
Wheel shit.
What?
I didn't know you could avoid that, honestly.
Oh, right. This is how I fight him. I forgot what his pattern was. Okay, he's closer to the walls now. I might actually want to start dodging things.
Just a little.
Fuck you. Get out of here. It's down your ceiling. Oh. I sniped you.
Red like a fucking anvil.
Wow, he is a very simple boss. Oh my gosh, can you stop doing your teleporting? Okay. Okay! My guy is just being the biggest nuisance.
Simple, he said.
Jump. Oh, okay. I've been watching a video of this guy recently. Or videos of this guy recently that I found. I'm just gonna start doing like podcast talk now. Where he's in Europe, right? And
Yes.
apparently his visa is expiring. Or like there were some circumstances that make it so he can't fly back to America or wherever he is.
Okay.
He was up there doing like a backpacking tour or whatever, but like I think his visa expired or something like that. And so since he can't go to an airport because they'll take his visa, blah 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 blah, I don't know, something like that. He decides his only option is to escape the European Union. So he gets on his electric bike and just starts driving. Like he eventually makes it to Slovakia, which is apparently not in the European Union.
That raises a lot of questions. Namely, what and the fuck?
But like all of the videos comments are like, dude, do you drink water? Because every single video, he drinks about 15 gallons of Dr. Coke, Diet Coke.
Okay, this is Bubble.
Who's gonna die first, me or you?
Probably him.
I never learned a strategy to fight him like that, so I kind of just tanked it.
Basically, what you do is you shoot him with his bubbles, and then he like throws punches down and then up. So you jump over the first one, and then dash and shoot your bubbles as he's shooting the uppercut.
That didn't fill me up.
Yeah.
Just going to get some small heals here.
The healiest of boys. It's the quenchiest.
All right. So
Like,
does each have a specific weakness, or do some of them overlap?
They all have a specific weakness. It's literally a rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Just,
I remember who has Crystal Heart, and I remember who has the Slice. No, actually, I don't remember who has Slice right because I used it on what's his face. I remember Magnum Mine as well. And I think I remember Burner.
I was gonna say quick to the Shoryuken just to make sure you can do it.
And this guy is the chain?
Nope.
The wheel.
Yep.
It was a toss-up and I failed.
Yeah, unfortunately this guy's...
Oh god, I didn't realize the spikes on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Now I have to fight them all again.
Nope.
Oh, I thought
Just
I had to fight. I thought you had to fight them all in a row.
They haven't done that since fucking...
I'm so glad I got.
Man.
I'm so glad I got 9 lives.
Yeah.
Since
Aw,
Mega
damn, you
Man
coulda-
1.
They haven't done that since like Mega Man 1, X1 kind of, but not really.
Oh, that was a close one.
Luckily for you, you're invincible while doing that.
Okay. Okay, can you not jump when I'm jumping, please? See, his stage is harder now because I can't just hang on the wall. Oh my god. He's kind of annoying.
Yes. Bubble Crab is actually irritating. Especially because every time you go over him, he does the little antler horn thing.
I'm so glad he dodged in front of the thing that was going the opposite direction from him.
Yeah.
Okay. More small heals.
The healiest.
Alright. Now for this boy.
B.
Which is the snail, which means it is the chain.
Nope.
No, burner.
Nope.
Magnemite.
Yep.
Wait, I thought oh wait, it's a later stage of his, isn't it? I was thinking of when the giant in the air part. For some reason, thinking that was the entire boss. Or am I thinking of a different boss?
I don't know.
Where he drops spikes that I have to dodge. Oh god. Oh, oh, oh. I.
Probably, yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use the sub tank. I die. I come back with full health,
Okay.
and I still have a sub tank left. All I have to worry about is 7 lives.
Okay. Another thing to point out. The 8 bosses are the only things in this stage.
Okay.
This is the whole stage.
Okay.
Once you're done with all 8 of them, you can go refill them anyways.
I didn't even need this little bit of sub tank.
Better safe than sorry. Unless you're Aha.
So, is there any story explanation as to why I'm refighting all these guys?
No.
Besides a boss rush of epic proportions.
There's literally no explanation. They tried to do it in Maverick Hunter X, and it was like they were literally just all zombies, and it just felt weird. That is correct.
Ah! Okay, I don't like the hills.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
The hills are alive with the sound of dum dum dum. I just figured out a fun game that might be fun, or a game that might be fun to stream.
What?
The Pokemon, not the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games.
Yeah, probably.
It's been a while since I've only ever played like one of them all the way through. I think.
Guy.
Huh?
Guy.
Scott? No, it was one of the early ones. Was the one that allowed you to turn into Torchic? Or was that, were there multiple that allow you to turn into Torchic?
Was one of the first missions fucking Magnemite Cave?
I remember a Magnemite Cave.
Okay, that was Blue Rescue Team.
Yeah, I think it. I remember a blue cover. Yeah. That means you are my boy, the chain burner.
Yep.
Huh?
You were right the first time.
Oh, darn! I shouldn't have questioned myself. Don't worry, I remember you. I remember how you work. It's more of a tedious boss fight than anything.
I mean, it is faster if you just use the X-Buster, technically.
Okay. Okay.
He gonna grab you.
He's gonna snatch you. Ah, I didn't expect the second.
Nobody expects the second wheel. They expected us. They expected all of us. Dios mío.
I'm trying to think of I'm trying to remember a scene I remember from. I think it's from a game, but it's like the big villain of the game gets beaten by, no second something. Like he spoke like in that kind of accent. I can't remember what it was. Ah, no, I remember. Octodad Deadliest Catch when he's in the yard and the chef is trying to suck him up with a lawnmower, and then he throws in this no second gnome because you throw a gnome into the lawnmower. Don't know why that memory came out of nowhere. No, get off it. Your wheels cannot damage me, Mr. Guitar. Oh. Hello. Oh, they damaged me. I was scratching my head. He got me when my guard was down. I'm assuming Sean has gone to get more food.
I got fucking a thing on my head.
A thing on your head. Nice.
I think it's this one. Okay, it is. For some reason, that name you said earlier made me think of Garcia fucking Hotspur.
I'm sorry?
Garcia fucking Hotspur. Main character of Shadows of the Damned. A 12-year-old.
I think you're allergic to the burner.
You're wrong.
It... I'm assuming it's the slicer then.
Yes.
Ah, damn. Oh, right, lightning.
Just fucking hit him.
Half the sponge he used to be.
Yeah, you cut him in half.
Oh, because I used the cutter.
Flame.
It wouldn't have given me that if I didn't use the cutter. That my boy. We just took down that one guy from that one fan guy from SpongeBob.
Larry.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Kevin.
Kevin. We just ripped his testicles off his head. See, I love Steven Hillenburg simply because he was a marine biologist, so he, like, for him, that wasn't a, we're just gonna rip this funny thing off his head. It was a, oh, I know they're ripping off his dick. It's, you know those scenarios where, like, what? Don't think too deep into it, it's probably just a design choice. For him, it was not a design choice.
You're fighting Morph Moth next. Quick, use the Sure You Can. You sure you can. You'll have to use it a couple of times, though.
No!
The panic.
No! No!
You did it!
I took him down with the Shoryuken.
It has been a while, Mega Man X.
Why are we called Mega Man X? We're just X.
People don't call him X until X4.
What?
Hell.
Sigma?
You're referred to as Mega Man. Here. It seems that the X Hunters have failed.
This place is
Don't
blowing
worry.
up constantly.
Yes. I have arranged for some new toys for you to play with.
I went to a Chinese buffet. I went to that Chinese buffet today. It was good.
What?
I went to that Chinese buffet today. It was good. Thanks for the clap.
You're welcome.
Really makes my day.
Really makes my penis go doki doki.
Literature club? Oh.
Good job. You fucked up some bats. You fucked up a bat.
That might have been a little overkill.
Honestly, not as much as you think. Look, you yourself said yesterday, the other day,
that I was
you were
going to
going to
single-handedly
lead a crusade against all bat kind.
I mean,
Good news, by the way. I beat all of X3, and guess what wasn't in that game?
bats.
A single fucking bat.
Well, guess what? There's probably going to be another enemy I'm going to add to my list of crusadeable animals.
Animals, no. Enemies, yes.
This will be the reason I changed my prospective career from computer science to, like, homeopathic remedies. Get away from all science and technology because I don't want to deal with robot bats in the future.
Robat. I thought you were the Robat.
I mean, we all know that there's like a futuristic Bruce Wayne that's dealing with those bats right now. Eventually becoming, you know, Robot Man.
Clearly.
How do they explain Mega Man losing all of his abilities between the games?
Honestly, I think they explain all that in X5.
Because, I'm pretty sure that's part of the reason why they don't do mini, or why Nintendo doesn't do mini, or I think that was one of the complaints some of the developers of, like, the Metroid games had, was constantly having to come up with reasons why Samus suddenly lost all of her abilities between games.
I mean, honestly, according to X5, which, in all honesty, kind of brings up a good point for both why they stopped using their abilities and why they stopped using their armor.
I didn't want to make it too hard on Sigma.
No. Though to be fair, it's the beginning of X5 for the armor, near the end of X5 for the weapons.
I mean, at least in Soten, like, the thing with Soten is it takes place, like, after a previous game that you didn't play, right? Like,
No,
are all of the abilities that Alucard has at the beginning of Soten something you picked up from a previous game?
So, technically, you pick up the ability to become a bat in Soten, whereas in the original Castlevania 3 Curse of Dracula, Alucard just had the ability.
I was just wondering, because, like, Soten does it well, or in a way where death just takes your abilities, which you can skip.
Yeah, Death Skip is definitely one of the, like, biggest things in Soten.
Alright, time to fight myself some Sigmata.
Gotta get you some of that.
Sigma C. Gotta get me some Sigma C. Oh,
Right.
Look at this battle. What? Wait
Yeah.
a second. Wait a second. I know this opening area.
This isn't the opening area.
No, I know this area. I remember running through here about 50,000 times trying to get a goddamn fucking sub-tank.
Now prepare to run through it again! Because it's literally that.
Why?
Uh,
Do I have to run through all the levels?
no. It's literally just this.
That's odd.
It is.
Let me just go get that sub-tank again.
You can't.
Would it be here if you had missed it the first time?
I have no idea. You don't need to do that.
Well, if it was here, I would have gotten it. No, not the sword again. Oh, it's not a sword. It's a oh, it's Sigma.
Zero boy, he's back. Look who I made, Mega Man. My friend here has a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die, and he's not too happy about that.
Sigma, why are you wearing like bronzer?
What?
Why are you wearing bronzer on your like top part? Like, that's definitely not a natural tan.
Now I think it is time that he repays the favor.
So did he brainwash Zero? Hi, True
Howdy,
King.
True King.
Oh God! Oh God! Save me! Save me! I'm fucked! Save me!
He's weak to the speed burner.
What?
He's weak to the speed burner.
The fuck is this? What do you mean the speed burner? Oh. You mean all of them are S? Half of them are S something. So I'm just like super burner. How am I? How are you supposed to know he's weak to this?
You experiment.
Ah.
Ironically enough, this isn't even the worst Zero fight.
Why is it like a delayed damage?
I don't know.
This is... I can't tell what is even happening here. He shoots some... He shoots his lasers so fast.
Yeah.
I don't even have time to fucking react. Zero.
Because shit happened and one of the X-Hunters just
I didn't know there
stopped.
was a good and bad ending, and also, like... I think because I beat a level that an X-Hunter was in without beating the X-Hunter, he disappeared, and so I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, it was weird, and I just we didn't feel like resetting the game.
I mean, is there really a good ending and a bad ending in a Mega Man X game when it's all going to be reset for the next game?
And besides, True King, I outright told him that not fighting the X-Hunters technically meant that there were 2 less boss fights that he had to deal with.
Do you remember me? Do you remember me? Pans around to see Sans Undertale. I fucking love that Point Crow video.
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry to cause you so much trouble.
I might be dying, but don't worry. I'll be back in every subsequent game. Humanity doesn't die, they just sort of become new things in 1,000 years.
Counter argument, Hunter. Everyone dies. X, you need to go after Sigma. I'll try and destroy the main Compter.
Take care of yourself, Zero. I don't have time to put you back together again. Why was there a weird pause between back and together?
I'll be okay. Get go. Ing X.
Apostrophe X. I mean, comma X. Why are you taller than me?
Here it is, X. Sigma lies just ahead. Woo! Whoosh! I don't think you can go that way.
Darn.
Alright, so. That's true. Alright, so you go down the hole, and you're going to want to equip your Sonic Slicey boys. and be fucking careful.
Hello, Sigma.
You are merely a bothersome insect, Mega Man X.
He said it!
It is about time that I crush you beneath my heel. 2.
That buzzing on the left side of my... or on the left... the...
Yes.
makes me think my phone is ringing. I'm sorry. Wait. Didn't I... isn't this how I fought you before?
Not quite, no.
Get fucked!
This isn't even my final form.
No shit. What do you mean? He definitely doesn't look like any weird Canadian smoking. Oh my god, I'm low on health.
Yes, you are. Well, of course not. He doesn't have hair.
I didn't realize I was that low on health.
Well, now you're aware. But in all fairness, so is he.
I don't like that he's like immune like half the time.
Alright, so this next form is weak to the strike chain. And that should be the end of the game, honestly.
Now we gotta fight a giant head.
Yeah.
Like the first game. Oh god, I didn't realize it was... I didn't realize the battle had started. So it may not look like I'm doing damage, but I am doing damage. Oh, he's blue now.
Yep, and eventually he'll turn red.
I'm so glad I have the sub tanks.
Yes.
I need to just not jump there, because it'll dodge as long as I'm just far against. Oh no, it won't. Okay. How do do I just have to be above him when he does that?
Yeah. So basically what you gotta do is you gotta like air dash above him.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't realize that killed me. Or that
my god.
I didn't realize that did so much damage.
I didn't either.
Oh my god, I have to fight X again?
You have to fight everyone.
Oh, my shit's slow.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna exit. I can't exit.
You can't exit. I wouldn't restart either.
So if I die, do I lose my Shoryuken? Or my, not my Shoryuken, my, whatever it is.
What do you mean?
Or no, if I die, do I lose the, like the special ability?
For sure you can only use when you're at full health.
I know, but you said if I reload the game, it doesn't save.
Yes, that specific part does not save. If you lose all like 9 of your last lives, you'll still keep it. If you game over, you still keep it. You just can't reload the game.
So what you're saying is I should die 9 times and just refill my sub tanks.
You could have fallen down that pit, honestly.
Because there's no way I'm succeeding in this when I don't have full sub tanks. And so there's also no point in getting 9 lives.
Yes.
Okay, I would like you to thank you.
I will do that thing that you said I was going to do earlier, and grab food, so I'll be right back.
Alright. Vaga Claws. Vega? I only have to die 4 more times. I forgot to do a thing. Somehow, Sigma returns. Gosh, I can't believe they copied Star Wars. That's just so unprofessional. I recently learned that there's a possibility Terminator 2 got its plot from X-Men Days of Future Past, the comic. Which is weird. Alright, so it should be one more and I'm good. And then I can go stockpile my sub-tanks again. Nice. Alright. Nope, that's the lives. I don't need more lives. If anything, more lives makes it worse. Okie dokie. Bada bing, bada boom. This is going to take forever. Give me some more big ones, please. Thank you. See what happens when you ask nicely? People actually will reciprocate your niceties. Damn. It'd be really nice to get into a position where I could shoot them and gain the stuff at the exact same time. But sadly, that's not the case. That's not a thing I can do on this one. I know there's a later one that I could do, but that requires going all the way into the level. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. So, how's everyone? We're doing good tonight. I had a good day. I slept until like 11. I don't get to do that all that often. And then what did I do? Oh yeah, I went to the Chinese buffet. Okay, shut up, Sean. There's not really much to talk about when you're just sitting here grinding for health. I will have you know. Ah! Man, I can't believe Astro Boy, the 2012 movie or whatever, ripped off Mega Man X. So the next season of Blank's TV show is coming out. That looks fun. No, but seriously, Castlevania comes out at midnight. Castlevania Nocturne. Kind of excited for that. I think it comes out at midnight. It might not come out exactly at that point. It might come out like when Fiona and Kate does, where it doesn't technically come out at doesn't come out at midnight. It comes out at 3 a.m. on the day of. For some reason, I don't understand the 3 a.m. part. Maybe it's because they're waiting for California to reach midnight. We're good. We're good. We're good. 616-463-5768-2272-26. Remember that. Alright. Alright, let's try this one more time. I hate these fucking robots. Damn it. I was hoping I'd make it. That would have been kind of cool. Because I've never actually made it through that place without being seen before, and I think there's a quote-unquote achievement. I guess they're not called achievements, they're called hunter medals, but there's a hunter medal for it. Alright, full health. That genuinely startled me. I forgot that I was writing it. I thought I was going to go down. Alright. Time to fight my boy X. Oh no, dialogue. Alright. I think I used a sub-tank the first time, but now I did not. Alright. Now, I mean, this time I definitely will be using a sub-tanker right away. Da-da. So, it's the slicer first, and then I use the chain. Alright. Hello, Sigma. What sucks is this isn't an emulator, so I can't do cheatsy shit where I just, I can't use cheatsy shit where I, oh my god. Oh my god, stop it! Nope. Nope. Not doing that again. What the heck is going on with my character? I am glitching out. Alright, now for the head. For some reason, the weird isometric head. I do not understand it. I don't know how it's physically possible to get up there. Like, besides that. Like you having to anticipate it before he even realizes he's going to be doing the move. Oh, hi! What? No! No, you don't! Stop it! Stop it! Ha! Get fucked! If you're saying words, I can't hear it. They just sound like murr, murr. Alright. Wait for Sean to get back so you can do this weird reading thing, so I'm going to go grab a glass of water. Behold the world's longest explosion. Mega Man X, I put a sandwich in the microwave. I've lost you again. Each defeat only makes me stronger and serves to bring you closer to your ultimate doom. But something is not right. I don't quite understand. Why did Zero... He is last of the Doctor's creations. Arrgh, mateys. Go search for the One Piece. I left all of my treasure in one place. You just have to find it. Run, Mega Man X! Run, Mega Man X! Oh no, he's going to be caught up in the explosion. A cutscene. In a glorious 4:3 picture format. The world is saved once again, thanks to the efforts of X and his sidekick, Zero. Joined by his friend Zero, Mega Man X gazes out over the sea. Knowing that he can never touch the water because he will immediately short-circuit. Sigma has once again been destroyed, but X wonders if the fighting will truly end. It's just X, it's just X. His name is Mega Man X, thank you, was Dr.
I just realized
Lightstream of
I'm
a
muted.
world
Fuck.
in which Reploids and humans live together in peace, merely a dream. How long have you been back? He is called Mega Man X in this game.
Around the time I said riveting.
You've been back since riveting?
Yeah.
For a solid 13 minutes?
Yes.
You didn't think that I, like, did you not think I wasn't responding to you for some reason?
It never occurred to me.
So you were there when I beat Sigma.
Yes.
Did you say anything of value?
I read his lines.
Did you not think it was weird that I was reading his lines and said let me?
His lines. Why are you reading them? Oh, okay, just keep going, I guess.
Did you not think it was weird when I said I'm going to wait for Sean to get back to read his lines, so I'm going to get water?
I just heard the last part. I'm going to get water. Quick, Wigan. We're gonna skip X3 and go to X4. Are you okay with that?
All the credits are running. I'm gonna go see if my sandwich is done.
That's fair. Because apparently people don't like X3 as much as I do. Also, I just really want him to try out X4 before he inevitably stops playing the Mega Man X games for another fucking year. They heard all of that.
Sean, you didn't see what I did, but
You flipped them off, yeah.
Oh, you saw that? Okay. Just the moment you said before he inevitably stops playing again for another year, I just ran in here from the microwave.
But you have to understand, you literally stopped playing these for like...
I also stopped playing much of anything for a solid third of that year.
Fair. But yeah, I'm just saying, X4 is the best game in the franchise, undoubtedly.
It's
And
such
I want him to at least experience it.
it's such a good sandwich.
It's such a good game. Zero.
Let me explain to everybody. So, Sean, you know how I had my specific sub that I made because I worked at Ingles for 3 years? Which was the Italian, onions under the cheese. It was like onions under the cheese, lettuce,
oh my God.
oil and vinegar.
Hero got the N-word pass.
Oil on the lettuce, tomatoes, salt and pepper on the tomatoes, pickles, yellow mustard, Parmesan cheese, oregano. We're good. I have since further perfected my sub.
Okay.
So at Publix they have capicola on their subs. I always replace it with the pepperoni. I prefer the pepperoni, all things considered.
I do too, honestly.
Do I have to go back to the main menu now?
Yeah. You exit.
By the way, Wigan, I got the Shoryuken. You didn't see it, but I got the Shoryuken, and I successfully neon jumped. So
he is, quote unquote, a gamer.
But since I have done that, I have perfected my sub even further. Publix, I replace it with pepperoni. Blah. I get picante provolone. But then I will take my peppers, onions, and mushrooms. I will chop them up, put them in a like sailboat. Not like a fucking sail, but like a sailboat. Those little white boats that we use to put food in to hand to people. I don't know what you called them there, seeing as you called the Oreos. I will chop them up, put them in there. I will drizzle some oil on it, mix it up to get oil on it. Toast both the sub and the stuff separately. Then I'll put all that stuff onto the sub. Then put lettuce, oil, vinegar, all that stuff onto it, and it's so good. It takes like 5 minutes to make, but it's so good.
You know what I'm sad about, like, the Legacy Collection, Wigan? In X3, they don't have the videos.
So am I skipping X3 or am I doing X3 and then going to X4?
I say skip X3 and do that on, like, an emulator.
Why on an emulator?
Because it has the movies.
Am I missing much story-wise?
You're missing some cool-ass cutscenes.
I have to change my game to... Well, actually...
It's like peak opening shit I grew up with. Honestly, literally that. Sigma dies, but no, he doesn't. Shit happened, Sigma died. He came back. I don't know if it was heavy RNG.
I thought you said they didn't have the cutscenes.
I was saying X3 didn't.
Oh. Like, so what happened story-wise that changed? Also, I want to see this anime.
I grew up loving all this shit. No. That's Mega Man X5, Wigan.
Meanwhile, I grew up with Wind Waker and Mario Sunshine, and that I didn't really play a super large amount of like handheld games. Or well, was this on handheld?
Hi, Iris.
What was this on?
What?
What was this game on?
PlayStation 1.
Oh
It was
yeah,
made in 1957.
If I had had a PlayStation, I might have played the Mega Man games, but since I didn't.
Well, you gotta figure this game came out the year Final Fantasy VII and Symphony of the Night came out.
And in this game's defense, and Symphony of the Night's defense, They were releasing these games in a sea of new 3D games.
Final Fantasy VII came out the same
Yeah, I
year
know. What I mean, you know what I mean, is this and Castlevania Symphony of the Night were released in a sea of like an entirely new generation of gaming with 3D gaming.
Yeah.
And they decided instead of doing a 3D game like every other series of games was doing, or every other IP was doing, they decided to keep it what it was before. And I think they probably were better for it. Like Symphony of the Night would definitely not have been nearly as cool if it had been a 3D action platformer. You know?
I guess.
We've seen what a 3D action platforming Castlevania game is. It was kind of meh.
It was honestly better than the original.
Yes, I know Castlevania 64.
Honestly, you can change the button configuration in game.
Is the button configuration the same? Oh, so the X Buster and the move are in different buttons now.
Yes.
Yes, Wigan. Okay. I already know, Wigan. I had this whole conversation with Sean last time.
So, Wigan, a weird thing I actually like to do with this game is I like to have the dash, like the face button next to the shot, because in this game, dash jumping's made a lot easier, because you can literally just hold the dash button, and when you jump, you keep dashing.
Well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as we get to it.
Knowing you, you're probably going to want to start off with X.
The character? Are there two stories, or are they two different?
Yeah.
Okay. Two different sets of bosses?
No,
Same game, different character.
Yeah. Basically, there's literally like one or two differences.
And see, another thing what happened around this time was because of the PlayStation 1 CD drive, were based on
CDs. 1997 opening.
They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat? Perhaps. You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploid who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them.
Am I missing something here?
No.
Wasn't Sigma like a lone operator before?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
With the Sigma virus. That's a thing, right?
To my knowledge. No, that's weird. Repliforce never goes under the effects of the Sigma virus. Mavericks have been found at 0.5567.
But yeah, what happened around this time was because of the PlayStation's disk drive, it allowed them to do like these much larger full motion video, not full motion video, but animation cutscenes and whatnot. So they had a lot more cinematics in PlayStation 2 onward, which like was a big deal because
the Mavericks occupied the Sky Lagoon.
Stuff like Final Fantasy VII benefited from that a lot.
Using the most advanced
weapons
available.
My sandwich is falling apart and it's making it hard to eat.
The army appears to be the Repliforce.
The Repliforce?
Yeah, that's See that lady at the bottom right? She's the sister of the colonel of the Rebel Force.
One of these days
That
you
guy
might.
that was talking to Sigma, that's the general of the Rebel Force.
One of these days you might get your lefts and rights correct.
Fuck you.
I'm going to relish that day. Because as you might know, the bottom right is 0.
That's the mail. Roger that! I'm on my way now!
So, does this count as like, is this still 16-bit or is this 32-bit?
This is 32-bit.
I notice a definite, like, massive improvement in graphical quality. Okay, I'm trying to learn how the controls play differently in this one. It is slightly different.
They always drop Heelys for when you're fucking sucking at this game.
Okay. For some reason, I assumed it was right, left, middle, but it is just. Man. Come on. I'll do it again.
Did it. Killed them.
I killed a side boss. A mini boss, if you will. For some reason, I feel like you've tried to get me to play Mega Man X4 before, but I don't have any memory of this. Whoa, Capcom exists in 2100 or 21XX.
Of course. And in all fairness, if nothing else, you've probably seen me play this game.
I don't think I have. This does not look familiar at all.
I speedrun the shit out of this game.
So what makes this game so good? Like, compared to the other Mega Man X games.
Clearly.
What? Oh. Drugs. I'm gonna try and finish off this sandwich. I got like 2 bites left, and I have to use both hands because this thing is in pieces.
A couple things, but I think for me, this is like the first Mega Man X game I ever played, and we sucked at it, like everything else we ever did. True King, the gold armor's from X3.
By the way, True King, if you aren't aware, we skipped X3.
For now, we're gonna come back to it later. I'm surprised you're not reading X's lines.
I was finishing off my sandwich.
You did?
I finished it off now. Now I'm good.
Look at this guy, he's so cool.
I missed the line. Oh, hey, Dragoon.
That Maverick just destroyed the tower. Yes, this is Reactor.
The code armor at the start. What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground?
It's too late, X. It's time I made my escape.
I remember you from the Day of Sigma or whatever.
You didn't see a Tribune in Days
Oh,
Gone.
I thought I did.
I suggest you do the same. Don't do anything reckless on the way out, okay?
Hey, on the bright side, if there's a secret move in this game, it shouldn't get deleted. The city below will soon become a sea of flames. Many people will perish. I have no choice but to escape from here and head to the city below.
Hell, I'm half tempted to say, like, fucking stop or save when you get the first chance and go get the code armor.
What? The city has been completely destroyed. Oh my god, the fucking moving background behind him is so early PS1 era type like or like mid 90s anime shit.
Gee, I fucking wonder why.
They were innocent people. I won't forget this. Oh god!
That is true, King.
I don't understand what you mean by code armor.
So, if in the character select, you input a specific line of codes, you get the option to have a specific armor. You can tell because there will be purple accents instead of the green accents for X.
EEW.
Yes, 2 energy tanks and a weapon tank.
EAW. Ew.
E-A-E-E-A.
We don't mention that. We're ah! I'm already fucking dead twice. We're not gonna mention this, okay?
Okay. You're gonna want to learn how to wall climb better too.
Okay, Sean.
I say this because I had to learn the hard way.
Yes, I understand.
Are you saying you don't care for Zero's? I mean, honestly, it is. Look, it's just shiny Zero.
Okay, I am sliding down a wall that doesn't exist. Ah!
Okay, be careful. You did it.
Was that a health tank, or was that just full health?
That was basically a energy boost that gave, or a healing thing that gave you full health. From no matter what.
From now on.
His legs are immune to jump and shoot. Yeah, it's his region. For he are men. You did it.
I learned.
Chip boss.
I what? My first boss.
First boss.
Hey, Drew King. On the bright side, guess what? I figured out why it was so loud every single game, or every single stream.
Because he's.
Who
Yes.
are you,
yes.
Colonel?
I'm the Colonel of the Leplifos.
Why is he racistly French?
Because Colonel is a French word.
It was loud because for some reason Streamlabs decided to add an extra mixer for Elgato, or an extra mixer bar for Elgato, like at the bottom of my mixer bar, so I didn't realize it was there and on, and it had never been there before, so I didn't think to look.
Look, I'll drop the French, and that's basically his voice. I'm the colonel of the Repla Force.
So it was taking direct audio from Elgato. So when I turned down Elgato Capture's volume from the mix, like the audio mixer on my computer, it wasn't changing the volume at all. It was taking the volume directly from the game. Has the Repla Force been occupying this area?
What are you talking about? I only came for my sister.
I thought it was his daughter.
No, I heard it's his sister. The army responsible for all this violence.
It is. I
In this region is not the Repla Force.
Never the less I want you to disarm and follow me back to the HQ.
Never! You're asking my soldiers to drop their weapons.
The stream takes an extra 3 hours because we keep doing the dumb pause shit.
The only time we drop our weapons is when we aren't able to fight any longer.
But you will be regarded a maverick and treated as such.
Do as you will. The Repla Force would sooner fight and die than discard our pride.
So, are there things I missed from the third game that would explain what the fuck the Repla Force is?
Not at all. Consider us mavericks, if this is what you wish. Repla Force literally just existed from this game on and became like a background entity for the rest of the franchise, except they didn't because they all died in this game with a few exceptions.
Wait, calm down, Colonel.
No, fuck you.
Voice acting adding 4 more hours to the stream. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Something's got to give. Something's got to give. What's that? Is there a song with that lyric? Or like a popular song that I'm thinking of?
Gonna get kissed.
Oh, okay. Good for you. Good for you, son. I'm so proud. I knew you could find someone.
Fuck you, it's literally the song.
Otherwise. Oh god! I pressed the R1 button.
Mavericks!
I pressed the R1 button! I didn't realize that would skip the audio. Or not the dialogue.
Go ahead and save. Go ahead and save. Save. We have 6 save slots. Now.
True King, you lied. There is 6 save slots, thank you.
In the original, there were only 4. Return to title. Now, what I want you to do is...
Okay, I want to guess what the sequence is.
You're not going to.
I'm dropped the here because I know you may need it to... May need it later save it. Okay, Cyber S path boots only.
Oh, fucking Cyber Peacock, right.
Okay, game
Anyways.
start.
Yeah, just go to game start. Now, before you do anything...
Down, down, left, right,
Nope.
left, right, B, A, start.
Nope. Go to Mega Man X. B, left 6 times. Hold L and ZR. Then press start.
Did I do it right?
If you did it correctly, you should have purple accents. You can skip these. We've already been over it. Just mash the face buttons.
Do I
Mash
have...
the face
Oh, so it wouldn't be here. I do not.
You did not.
Ah!
That is such a cool thing, though. The fucking Capcom.
Back when Capcom did stuff. Nah, I'm kidding. They still do this stuff. They make Resident Evil. I was thinking Konami for some reason. So, BB left 6 times is... Oh, it's because I hold L and R. I didn't realize it was... You wanted me to hold L, Z, L, and LR. Or
L
Z.
and ZR. Regular left, ZR.
Oh. Run my thumb along the buttons.
You got it.
So, what does this do for me?
Once you get an armor part, you get the ultimate armor.
I don't get it.
Basically, just keep. You just got to do the intro as normal.
Wait. Oh, fuck.
Oh right.
It reset my button controls.
Yeah, it'll do that.
I'm so used to the other ones now that it's thrown me off.
Honestly, you can skip this guy. You don't have to worry about him. Yeah, once you blow up that wall, he more or less just leaves.
Oh. Bitch.
Yeah. And now you're playing like a speedrunner.
So this will be the save I play with.
Probably not.
Then why am I
you can
doing
either
this?
way. What?
So, why did I do that then?
I mean, you can play with this one. Don't bother me none.
I know, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, what... So, what's the benefit of this one over... I get the ultimate part instead of just the normal part, or...
Okay, so basically, in the original Mega Man X4, when you're normal X, what you do is you have to collect all 4 armor parts. And this one, it's literally just you collect one part, you have the ultimate armor.
Oh, so it's just a shortcut.
Not quite. I mean, kind of, but not quite.
Oh, okay.
The armor's just outright better in this stuff.
Like, the powers are different, or it just negates more damage?
Tell you what. We'll talk about it later.
True King says I need to have all the saves.
I mean, you can, I guess. Honestly, I was just gonna force you to play 0 at some point, and that was it.
Fight you again, Mr. Dragon Man.
I think his name's Region.
So are the bosses in this game, like, a lot bigger?
Are a lot what?
Bigger.
Well,
Bi-
You'd have to do a dash jump.
Goodbye, Mr. Region.
Because, like, some of the bosses, yes, they are notably bigger than you've ever fought up to this point. But others, not so much.
5 screens.
Then again, fucking X is like dick-sucking height compared to Colonel.
And then there's Krang, who takes up 5 screens.
Yeah, go ahead and save here. And then continue.
So, what do you recommend I do?
Start off with this one, honestly.
I just don't want to have to go through the entire game 15 times because you want me to do Mega Man X, then with this armor, then Zero with this armor.
Zero with that armor literally changes nothing outside of him being shiny.
Oh, okay.
People will be like, oh, what a bitch, he's cheating. But at the same time, like, honestly, it doesn't matter. As long as you don't spam the one thing, you should be fine.
I feel like I would enjoy the challenge more of trying to find the thing instead of just ignoring them once I get one part.
This is about our liberty and security. We must
Okay,
battle for our own individual rights and our own survival.
fair.
Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids.
Get the ultimate
Our
armor
own
then,
utopia.
and then you can
Let
go
us
back to your
forge
normal.
Onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
Hey, why do I need to get the
I too
ultimate
share
armor?
general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice.
See what it looks like?
Let us
Oh.
fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
Yeah, because you're robots.
And yet y'all are taken down by 2 guys.
Who's Sigma and...
The general has finally taken action.
No, X and Zero.
Oh.
Now I'm
So wait, the Repliforce are the bad guys in this.
I'll be watching closely
They
from here on out.
are an unwitting evil entity.
They're a what?
They are, in a sense, unwittingly evil.
They don't want to be evil, but they are considered evil in the eyes of everybody else.
Yes.
Who are you?
Call me Double, the Rookie Hunter.
Big?
Froggy. Finally, the Repliforce has begun its coup.
So why is the Repliforce rising up?
They don't want to be. Yeah.
You're jumping to conclusions here.
Sir, you've been given the order to scramble like eggs.
Right. I'm going to go cook some eggs right now.
Jungle eggs infiltrate enemy-occupied jungle and collect eggs. Destroy the weapon under construction.
Destroy the weapon under extraction.
Exterminate. A bug has corrupted the network. Dive into cyberspace and exterminate it. The Repliforce ship has taken flight. Pursue and blast it out of the air. Bad. Dragoon of the 13th unit is a traitor.
Wait, he was a traitor?
Locate and bring him back to Hunter H. Quest. Repliforce designated to the city and left.
So this game isn't go fight Maverick, go fight or get a power, go fight Maverick, get a power, go fight Maverick, get a power.
It is. It's just giving plot reasons as to why it is that way. Pursue them aboard the Land Chaser. Oh god.
Is that the bike
The
thing you're telling me about?
Yeah. Is now operational. Investigate and destroy the lab. A military train is moving supplies. Cut off Repliforce's supply route.
I can't wait to single-handedly stop an army.
We are basically doing that. You've done that 3 times. Two times. Production of their new weapon. It's easy.
Let me go get some more water.
That's me.
Water.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna grab some more fun.
Oh my god, stop eating food. You've eaten enough.
I grabbed ice cream. I didn't grab more food. Besides, I gotta put this shit away anyways. Fucker. Am returned. Proto Man is disappointed.
I have returned.
Good.
Oh, production of her new weapon.
Yeah, just go to Web Spider. It's the first one. With the beret, yeah.
Web Spider. He protect. He secret. Weapon of he jungle.
He jungle. Ready.
So is this where I get the first part?
Yeah, basically just keep going right. Yeah, right.
Who needs to fight
Go
enemy?
right here. Right. X, you finally alive.
So is Light alive?
It's weird. This capsule contains the sealed secret parts for the ultimate armor.
So how many parts of the ultimate armor did Dr. Light hide in this world?
Good question. Keep going.
Because there's been like 5 different sets at this point, I'm pretty sure.
When you execute the Nova Strike, the wings will open and you can execute the invincible body flash attack. However, this armor is not completed yet and your safety is not assured. If this is acceptable to you, until now.
I bought a new flannel.
Yeah, it's definitely heavily implied that he's an artificial intelligence by this point.
So this is what I look like. I look like a weird samurai thing.
Press the L. ZR.
It's gone!
Yeah?
Press. So this.
Yeah.
What about it?
Best attack in the game. It's basically a dash attack, but actually does damage.
Oh, hey. Gives me a little bit more height.
Yep. Like, the fourth armor is cool, but definitely not as good as the ultimate armor.
Okay, what do I do to pull off a super attack?
That was it. That's the super attack.
This is what, I don't get a Kaioken times 10?
Nope. But you can use it as much as you want. It deals quite the amount of damage.
So it's not a Hadoken.
It's not a Hadouken.
Is there a Hadoken in this?
No, that's as close as it is.
So, what you're saying is I can leave now?
Yes.
Or do you need me to beat the fucking level first?
You can just kill yourself 3 more times. It shouldn't be too-
Because you seem to be adamant that I get this thing before I go back to the base game.
This, like, the ultimate armor's so cool, man.
Yeah, and I'll get the ultimate armor when I play the game without the thing that gives me all of the parts at once.
I think you got an achievement. And no, the ultimate armor's... Yeah, just go ahead and hit save, and then go to... Yeah,
I'll get a variant.
yeah, return to title. The fourth armor is specifically different from the ultimate armor.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore because I'm like, I want to play the game normally, but you're like, hey.
Okay, you can play the game normally now. Go to continue.
Oh.
Wrong button. No,
What? I tried to press B.
I was gonna say press triangle.
Show me the triangle on this controller.
Shit, I think it's X.
Oh shoot, there is a triangle. A!
Fuck. Yeah, go ahead and reset.
I love that line.
Look. Okay.
I hold the controller up to the screen. Show me the triangle. The A has a triangle.
Okay, Hunter. Remember, I originally played this on the PS1. Load previous game data.
I can't. Your funny words,
Yeah, data
Magic
one.
Man. So the ultimate armor I get from playing the base game is different from the ultimate armor I get from playing with the super weird armor.
It's specifically referred to the ultimate armor and the fourth/force armor. We already did this.
I know. So, what? One's just for people that are having a hard enough time with the game, so they give it a really cheaty armor.
Kinda, yeah.
See, it's one of those
Honestly,
things of, if I played the game like that, I would never want to play the game normally.
To be fair, in X5 you can get it legally. I would still recommend you either do Jet Stingray or basically the far left. The 2 far left.
At least the previous ones had the name of the boss.
I just remember them all by name anyways.
Web Spider. Such a creative name. He protect, he secret weapon of he jungle. How weird do I look right now, by the way?
You have a hat on.
That's that hat is called a hoodie, and it came with my $20 flannel. How dare you shoot back at me? You can change the view.
In Rockman X4, his name is Webb Bidus.
Web Biden?
Bidus.
As in, he bite us?
Sure. Motherfucker, let me speak. You can now use words.
Wait, does he say something different because I wasn't using that super thing?
Yes.
Oh. I didn't know!
Yeah, now you can glide. Definitely, like, one of the least impressive boot upgrades, but everything else more or less makes up for it.
I will say, in a way, the upgrade to 32-bit has made it slightly more difficult to tell what's going on.
What do you mean?
Because in Mega Man X1 and 2, because of like the basic color palette and like limited stuff that, or limited what am I thinking? The limited like fidelity that they had, everything was very easily decipherable on the screen. Like with this, but because with like there's so many layers on this, it's kind of hard to tell what's in the foreground versus the background sometimes.
Those logs are in the foreground. The water is in the background.
The rounds muddle the depths. Alright, the rounds models changed the depth. I'm trying to decipher what you said, sorry. I wonder if I should do some more Vampire Survivors on stream. Ooh, I kind of want to make a Vampire Survivor side game, by the way.
Okay, hear me out. Go.
What?
You can co-op in Vampire Survivors.
Oh, I thought you meant like, I thought you were trying to come up with an idea for like another Vampire Survivors game.
No.
Oh God, I forgot you guys do that.
Yeah.
I'm also not used to having like little health. I'm used to having a lot of health and the armor that makes all my damage, or all damage I take less. You know?
Yeah.
All right. Boss fight.
Take this.
Oh, no, it's not a boss fight. Longer levels in this game.
Yep, there are 2 parts to level from here on out.
In every Mega Man game from now on?
I think it's mainly the PS1 ones.
I keep forgetting Mega Man X was released alongside mainline Mega Man games. Like, my brain always sees always thinks of Mega Man as the sequel, or Mega Man X as the sequel to Mega Man.
Which is funny because Mega Man has not yet died, whereas X definitely has.
I wonder if Mega Man canonically survives in the Mega Man like X, like he's like, I wonder if Mega Man is technically alive in the world of Mega Man X. He's just not shown because this game that focuses on X.
It's hard to say.
Hey, remember when I said I was going to crusade against bats?
Bees now?
They haven't caused me much harm yet, but I feel like they would if they had the chance.
Bees suck, man.
No, bees don't suck. Wasps and the things that are closer to ants than bees suck.
Vespids, aka wasps and hornets.
Those things that provide nothing
Basically.
besides anger. Ah! Snakes! 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 I'm alive.
Live wire.
Ah, you're funny. Shut up.
I'm singing fucking Motley Crue, man.
Are you okay, Sean?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sounded like you were on something. Oh, bees! The bees have been cold.
Clearly not enough.
Okay, you know what? Boss fight! The hardest boss fight of the game because I don't have any special abilities.
Honestly, this boss fight, Web Spider, is exclusively about movement. Learning and figuring out movement.
Could you write a strategy guide on Mega Man X4?
What?
Could you write a strategy guide on Mega Man X4?
Probably.
Like,
So basically what?
I was going to ask, like, in ballpark range, how many times have you beaten Mega Man X4?
Huh.
What?
It's hard to say. I feel like it's been at least 20.
Warning! Warning!
So
Warning!
basically what he's gonna do is he's gonna shoot out homing webs that will like attach to you, deal a shit ton of damage, and how you avoid them is basically you've labeled us as mavericks. I won't let you pass. Turn back now. Yeah, basically you just want to jump on the wall and fucking jump over them. Like that. Shotty! Yeah, Web Spider's definitely
fuck.
like... Yeah.
Oh, God.
Ready!
Okay. Okay. I see how it is.
Okay.
Let's just go all what's that one movie where Robert Downey Jr. did blackface? Tropic Thunder?
Yes, Tropic Thunder.
Let's go all Tropical Thunder on their ass and get some flamethrowers.
Yes. Phase 2 is definitely, like, really difficult.
Wait, phase 2?
Yes, he DMs at some point, around, like, at about a third of his health left, he'll DM. You're doing really good, actually.
Patterns, boys.
This is his DM. You can be in the web thing, but it's probably not a good idea. That, on the other hand, not so much.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize what was happening. Can I kill these things?
Yes, but it's just wasting
Well,
your
I'm
shot.
dead.
Yeah. Honestly, that's really good, actually, because you have no upgrades outside of your boots.
I forgot that. Actually, I think my boot might have killed me there.
Eh.
Oh my god, they remembered? I didn't even realize that they remembered that we'd already spoken. Ah! I was so close. No! No, you don't! Okay. I don't think I'm going to be beating him this time. Yep, definitely not.
Nope.
Because my boots screwed me over there. Because I pressed them and didn't realize I was still floating. I'm just going to jump into him.
That's fair.
So do I start at part 2?
Yep.
Ta la 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 la, ta la la la.
That was not a victory. But that was in fact a net victory.
Connor, you never did the Sonic thing.
The what? Right.
Honestly, though, most of my playthroughs are as 0, so
would this be considered a speed run or with how fast I'm running through this level right here?
I mean, it's not too far off.
Damage boost. Alright, welcome back. Nope, no. Alright, that was really fast. Okay. Just kill me.
Time to get serious! Immediately dies.
Cool.
I mean, but True King, do you know of the quick kill method of him?
I'm fighting him as God intended. Oh, what?
In all fairness, it's mostly a 0 thing. Well, to be fair, you can technically do it with X, but it requires, like, the...
I did so well that one time, and then suddenly I'm doing absolutely dog shit.
Dashing is a godsend.
Yeah, I've been dashing. Yep, dashing is a godsend.
Yes, the Z sword is literally busted, and I love it.
Zero just busted and the Z sword soloed the whole game.
I mean, there are a couple of issues here and there. Like, if you don't know how to fight those two big things at, like, Sigma Stage 2, you're just fucked. See, you can do that on one of them, but not so much the other.
Just dashing through a level.
I mean, yeah.
Really? Really? Thank God. I hate those spider webs. Those are dumb.
Yeah, they're not fun.
Okay. Slow down. Think. Don't panic.
Just take it slow, 'cause you've got so far to go.
Okay. I jumped too early. Alright, fuck.
He's DMing.
And I'm dead. Alright. Alright. Alright, I can do this. Breathe. Let out your inner true gamer instincts. Don't use the force on me, motherfucker. It'd be different if it didn't go directly for you. Or, like, it didn't home as much. Like, if it was, like, a straight path from the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of the point.
See, that's dumb as shit that he just spawns on you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let it kill me. There's no point.
Oh.
Is that part of the thing that when you get captured, he immediately spawns on you?
Yes.
Okay. I thought I was just having dog shit luck.
Nope, that is literally how he works.
Why can't we talk this out? Like, I know you're not a bad guy. Well,
In fact, he used to work under
I've already messed it up. There's no point.
Gotti.
Huh?
Gotti. Are you?
Little did we know this was the catalyst for why I never ended up, or I never go back and play Mega Man after this.
Well, you gotta figure. What you're experiencing now is what I've been experiencing over the past, for the first 10 years of my life.
I doubt you were playing this at the age of 1.
You're correct. I was probably playing it around the time I was 5 or so. And then I got good at it around the time I was in middle school. Ish.
I can't see you being good at a game.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding, Sean.
I was about to say, if you want, I can show you me speedrunning this bitch.
See, you can't kill them, which is the dumb part.
I mean, you want a trick? You can jump over those and not have to worry about them on the way down.
Alright. Thumb cramp. Just do a little bit of the hand wringing out. If you'd redeemed that 5 seconds earlier.
Bitch.
I don't like his climbing up the web sound. Oh my god!
Also, something of note about dashing in this game, there's a couple of frames where you will effectively start the animation, but you won't actually be dashing. Which is why fucking dash canceling works.
I didn't hear a thing you said. Sorry, I was trying to concentrate.
No, you're fine. I was saying that for the dash, there are a few frames where when you start the dash, you don't move. Because you're starting the animation of dash.
I wonder if I should have gotten that standing desk.
Yeah.
I found a piece of my sandwich that fell off. It was a piece of lettuce.
Well, let us pray that you get it right this time.
I won't. Okay. My officially most hated Mega Man boss is...
Web Spooter.
Just kill me. just go to every level and get that I can get something in or with my current abilities?
I mean, if you want, you could always go to Jet Stingray next. If you don't if you die here. I'd argue that Jet Stingray is technically easier.
I'm actively going to kill myself.
The only issue is the stage itself is bullshit.
Well, I just wondered if there was anything I can grab before going back there.
Yeah, if you go to Jet Stingray stage at the bottom left, far left.
Hey, look, it's you.
Already made that joke.
Is that where you got the "I am the wall"? Or did you become the walrus because of the Beatles song? He destroy he city and escape he to the sea.
To the he.
He the sea. Oh, hey, that level that you said I would hate.
Yeah. So yeah, you can collect both the sub-tank and the life up here. You just gotta know where they are. Also, if you dash, you perform like a that. But yeah, be careful because that can happen. It's easier if you don't.
I killed Green Guy. It's Green Rider.
What?
It's Green Rider guy.
Our boy Green Breaker dude! No, you're killing him!
He's joined the enemies.
Then he has truly lost.
I can't charge. Okay, so there's no point besides just spamming.
Don't jump here. Never mind.
Don't jump here as I'm already past it.
I'm sorry, stream. There's a few seconds.
Why are you not watching the Discord?
I am. That's what I'm referring to.
There's like a nanosecond delay.
It's more than a nanosecond.
Tell me when you see me jump.
You still haven't jumped. You, in fact, died.
Tell me when you see me jump.
Jump. Jump.
Jesus, how far is that delay?
Yeah! Jump.
God damn, shut up. I had to jump. Oh god!
Jump. Yeah, just move
Oh my
forward.
god! Okay. Okay, okay. Jump from that one thing, but then I not jump the second one.
Yeah, trust me, True King, even I still die here. It fucking sucks.
Jump, no jump. What was
You
that?
did it. You got a heart.
So I got more health.
You get more health. You did it. You made it past the first most annoying half.
That wasn't that annoying. It was just the annoying part was the remembering where to jump. I don't see what the difficult part of that was.
Jet Stingray.
That could be found to be annoying. Greenbacker dude.
You're gonna get hurt, X.
I would... Okay. See,
Yeah,
that's
you're
more
gonna
annoying
wanna-
than the first level.
Okay, so if you dash into him, he leaves. Yeah, just jump, dash over there, and he's gone.
Up. Jump. Up. Jump. I need him in front of me. I did it.
You did it. Too bad he comes back, because you died. So basically what happens is when you go
Jump.
down with him
Jump.
there is you just want him to be on top of you and then dash and he'll go away.
Alright. Yeah, this isn't exactly hard as much as it is just trying to do the correct thing at the right time. Like,
Yes, but if you mess up and miss the sub tank, you just have to redo that. Yeah.
where is the sub tank? Past where he's above me?
For the second time, there'll be a ramp. You're gonna want to jump, dash, and then dash or jump, dash again.
So wait, where?
On the ramp after the second time he shows up. Basically, at the top of the ramp, you're gonna want to jump and then dash.
I jump and dashed.
It wasn't that ramp.
You said, oh, okay.
I said the ramp after he shows up.
He
not
showed
the
up?
ramp when- I said after, not when.
I know, but after could mean a lot of things depending on when I kill him.
If you were already on the ramp when he showed up, that is not after he shows up.
Okay. When,
You got it. Keep going.
you've got one life to live, and you gotta give it everything you've got.
I'm impressed that you found me.
It's not that hard, True King. Wink, wink.
No, it really is. You just fluked it, honestly.
What do you mean? It's not that. It wasn't. Is it just because I played a shit ton of those kinds of games when I was younger?
I don't know.
My
But
brain
your
works
search
in
is
that.
over.
My brain
Get
works.
ready. X.
My brain works well with like the fast-paced stuff like that. It works in like, okay, jump, jump, don't jump, jump, don't jump. That. So, I would like to get rid of. Okay.
So what you're gonna want to do
Is not be here.
is make sure you're on the opposite front wall that he is, and shoot them as he shoots them out of his kneecap. He shoots 5 at a time. Is it 5 or 4? I think it's 4. He'll show up on the yeah.
Well. These bosses are noticeably more difficult.
I would argue you're just less used to them.
Alright, I've got more health now.
And a sub
He
tank.
protect the secret weapon of He Jungle.
He protect. He secret. He
Weapon.
jungle.
No, he protect. He secret weapon of He Jungle.
Weapon. He jungle.
I forgot I have to go through level 1 as well.
Yep. PM do jump, go get murdered, fun. Are you okay, True King?
Speedrunner tactics.
I mean, technically, the speedrunner tactic would be to hold the dash and just jump a bunch.
Is that not what I'm doing?
Not quite. You're dashing first, which is decidedly different. Also, you can just blow up the door and all three of them will die.
I'm great just adding to all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, isn't that what the beginning said? Is he protect he weapon, or he protect something weapon of He Jungle.
I think we're having a collective stroke, but not one of genius.
So wait, you can only get 2 sub-tanks in this?
Yep.
Man, that's bullshit.
Honestly, you don't need more than the 2.
I needed you. Wait, why did not fill my sub-tank?
It did, just not that much. To be fair, all healing items you get fill up your sub-tank.
Oh my god. The one shared brain cell. The one shared brain cell between me, Mega Man, and Sean.
Counter argument. I have
and X gets
all
it.
of the brain cells when it comes to this game specifically.
Oh, hey, look, the cutscene again.
Off, bitch.
Ah! No! Oh my god! That is genuinely annoying. What am I doing wrong?
Admittedly, there are times where I wish I could just take the controller and show you. But
Am I missing something obvious?
So a thing I've learned to do is stay on one side of him, and then when he shoots it, dash under him. Also, you know, not just giving up and killing myself.
That's the only way I know to be happy anymore.
Whatever, man. Fucking melodramatic little fucktard.
Wow!
I don't know where that last word came from.
That felt... No! 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 No!
Are you okay?
No! 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 I wanna go home. Mega Man wants to go home and see his wife.
Ta-la-la-la-la-la, ta-la-la-la.
Mega Man wants to go home and see his wife and bust and just ram that robussy. What?
Mega Man's wife, sorry, X's wife doesn't appear until X5.
Mega Man X just wants to pound that robussy. Sorry, that
And I can't say I
replussy.
blame the man.
You can't what?
And I can't say I blame the man.
That replussy. Oh, sorry, no, the plussies are former Alpha Rad fans.
True.
So, what did you find enjoyable about this game when you played it as a kid? Was it one of those things of like it was the only thing you had, so you just played it?
No. I don't know what it was. It's not something I can explain.
No, no, get down! You should try Cyberbird.
No. Cyber Peacock is definitely not something you should try.
Go Zen.
See, I'm half worried that if Hunter did try Cyber Peacock, he would just immediately hate the game more than he already does. You fucking did it.
All right. Lightning web.
Basically, it can either deal a notable amount of damage to the specifically one boss.
See, I was never good at games, so I never really had any, or so I was never one of those people that was like, oh, this game's too easy.
See, I grew up with Pokemon, so I learned to get okay with those. Same with like the Budokai.
I grew up with Pokemon, and guess what? I'm still dog shit at Pokemon.
You didn't play Pokemon as much as I did.
I'm Sean. Pokemon Emerald was like the only game I had for a solid 2 years. That was the only game I played for like multiple years, I'm pretty sure. Besides that, and the Mario Party Game Boy Advance game, which is notoriously dog shit.
You use the lightning web to create basically a wall that you can jump on once.
I did also have Mario Bros. 3. I had 3 Game Boy Advance games because my mother, because I don't remember if I played it on my Game Boy Advance that my mom had or what, but I don't think I had a DS at that point. I'm going to the restroom.
I'm gonna be honest, I was just starting up
Gotta
Mega
go
Man
jerk
X.
the ween.
Like, show him how to beat Web Spider. I can. Jesus Christ. 5 of my 6 save files are of 0.
No, y'all don't know, or y'all wouldn't know this, but Sean heard the entire thing. Because I accidentally left the bathroom door open. It can be used to attack, wall jump, or double.
Jump.
Let's continue without saving. Oh, hey, it shows my upgrades.
Yep. Which is honestly immaculate.
And I always wondered, like, was it just, it was because they didn't have the room on cartridges to do, like, save things?
Mm-hmm.
But because with the PlayStation 1's edition of the memory card slot,
That is true.
it allowed them to start saving stuff.
Well, to be fair, this game was also released on the Sega Saturn, but that game's...
I wonder I always wonder, like, how minute changes in technology would have changed things overall. Like, if instead of, like, the PlayStation 1's generation being the first thing to really have, like, solid, like created save systems and whatnot, if, like, if the NES had, well, the NES wouldn't have had a need for it, would it? None of the games on there would have been, like,
both
really big
the
enough.
NES and the
The NES and the Atari, the SNES.
The SNES had save. I'm pretty sure there were games on the NES that you could save.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise, Final Fantasy would be impossible.
What I mean is the cartridges of the games had the save function built into them instead of, like, it being in just a given on the console itself.
I feel like the
Because
Nintendo 64 technically had that memory card because I'm pretty sure
yeah,
that's what
no,
that
I'm pretty sure N64 had memory cards, but that wasn't N64 around PlayStation 1 era.
It came out right before the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, because the N64 is the result of after the um, PlayStation or the Sony Nintendo split when they were working on the PlayStation. But like if you crack open cartridges for old consoles, you'll see that they have like vastly different technology inside, like electronics inside of them, because like some of them have like extra RAM sticks or like extra RAM in the cartridge itself. It was much harder to produce them because they were much more expensive to produce. Whereas when CD-ROM or when CD discs came along, it was it was revolutionary because you didn't have to make the individual cartridge with its own like its own hard drive, its own CPU, or not CPU, but like its own like motherboard and all that stuff. It was all just on a disc, and it was the console that ran it. Whereas previously, I'm pretty sure it was mostly the game itself that ran it. Like there was some like intensity put onto the game, the cartridge itself. It's interesting. I like reading up on that old stuff.
The Neo Geo AES, released in 1990 by SNK, was the first video game console to be able to use the memory card.
Isn't a Neo Geo the handheld thing? Or is that was that a different thing?
That's probably something.
I feel like I remember. Maybe it might be. I think it was a Neo Geo Pocket.
Okay, so the Web Spider's weapon
Oh my
is
god,
good
the Neo
against
Geo. That thing looks like it would break. Yeah, I was thinking the Neo Geo Pocket. Should I play The World Ends With You?
Yes.
So it's drawing to what?
Split mushroom.
Mushroom. What items in this level are there for me to grab? He occupy, he laboratory, will attack whoever.
Visits the hero.
No, he'll just attack whoever. Oh my god, this is a
art container.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that threw me. That is disorienting as fuck. Motion. Huh?
That originally got me.
Hey, Sean.
I said X3 didn't happen. I didn't say X4 didn't.
Okay. So my crusade on bats is back on. What? This level. My fucking crusade on bats.
Your fucking hate boner for bats.
What is this goddamn level?
You're climbing a staircase.
Okay, thank God I'm no longer in the round robin room. Okay. Oh, my health.
I would not waste those.
I'm low on health. This game's done. Not kidding. I need to look something up real quick.
What are you looking up?
Something important.
You disappeared.
What? Oh, my camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had my camera off.
Oh, okay.
Because I went to the restroom and never turned it back on. I'm lucky I remembered to turn my microphone on and not like last time where I had a 40-minute period of time where it was just the game playing and I wasn't there.
Fair.
Oh.
So what are you doing? Oh yeah, that's another thing about this game. When you die, you regain all your used up weapon energy.
Oh, that's nice. I don't have to fucking kill myself to get all my shit back now.
Says the man who actively killed himself to get all his health back.
Ah. Alright. Anyway. Back to the game. Play the man who sold the world. So spam all of it. Power is but a number. I think,
What was that?
I think that was him talking about you telling me not to waste my power.
Yeah.
I like the easy level. Or the easy side.
Really depends on who you're playing.
Oh my god, they grow back?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the spikes. I didn't see the spikes until I had already, jumped.
Well,
Hey, True King. I need to do a, Dishonored 2, I guess it's essentially going to be a hard mode Iron Man, playthrough. Is that what it's called?
probably.
I don't I think Iron Man playthrough is called something, or is something.
It's okay. They deal an amount of damage.
They what?
They just deal damage.
They just deal damage? No, I'm not I just want to do it was just going to be a hard mode permadeath. Technically it was a sub goal for September last year, and I never got around to doing it, along with a lot of other things such as this. I think you remember because we were talking. I think was it you that I was talking about the hard mode, Hardwire One Life. I don't know what that means. Is this the mid boss?
Yeah, basically what you're going to want to do is stay on the bottom. You're going to want to use as little ground as you can, because he's just going to destroy the floor beneath you. He also has no iframes, so feel free to spam.
Hardcore. Call okay. Cell autocorrect makes me sound even more stupid when spelling bad. Oh, yay!
Autocorrect always ducking up my Texans.
Yay! More round room. This must have been revolutionary to you when you were a kid.
This was the standard. On account of this was like a game I grew up with.
No, I meant the spinning room thing.
You know, I never actually got that far growing up.
Oh, and by the time you got to this point, it was just like it had already been done before.
Eh.
Or it wasn't special.
It just wasn't stuff I paid attention to. Alright, there's a heart container right above you. So what you're going to want to do... Yeah, and you missed it.
Am I in the next level?
The staircase was the start of the second half.
I like how I asked, but didn't even bother to, wait for an answer before I jumped off.
I mean, you're going to jump off either way, so...
Health? Who needs health? I have what I like to call speed. It's a drug.
Yeah, basically dash forward and then jump on the thing.
Oh. I see, once again, this has fucked me. I get. I should stay on the lower part. Oh!
Whoa!
Bubba! Damn it, Bubba! I sound like somebody that kicked the fucking puppy.
Continue.
Death means little to this man.
I mean, death does kind of mean very little in this game.
I don't like you. I don't like your family.
That's kind of rude.
I mean, you have to admit, his family kind of stinks.
I don't know the guy.
Didn't realize that was a thing.
Hey, be careful. You did it. And now for an auto-scroller segment that's kinda dumb.
Secret boss?
Yeah. The controls. Or for Wigan, his numbers.
Hey, True King, did you hear? Brewster Teeth's Let's Play channel is being taken over by Fuckface.
And that's the boss.
mushroom are you, X? I'm under orders.
Orders to terminate you. Motherfucker!
What? Whose orders? Take a wild guess. Okay, sorry. I had to turn off desktop audio so that they would only hear me. How do I beat this guy? There
Fuck
we go.
you. You don't deserve my advice.
Kaioken! Kaio what? Fine. You can voice him.
No, fuck you. You don't deserve my dulcet tones.
Sean is very salty that I wanted to voice one other character besides Mega Man.
Hi, Ender.
Don't kill me! I think I figured out the pattern.
Funny story, Trooping. Me and Ender actually did a race in this game one day. Thank you, Ender.
I feel ganged up on. I've turned blue again.
Good. See, the issue is the only Mega Man I'm good at is this one. Every other Mega Man game, fucking.
I got
Ender
Soul
would
Body?
floor me.
Am I my boy Brooks? Accumulate energy and generates an illusion. Enemies will sustain damage if struck by thee. Soul energy requires high energy expenditure, however, and will eventually dissipate in time, or if it sustains heavy damage.
Hey, hear me out. X only or Buster only race, because that actually sounds kind of fun.
So, is there anything else in that level I needed?
No. Technically, Cyber Peacock is next. If you want to do that.
Into cyberspace.
And this is where you get one of the best items in the game.
He live cyberspace and won't destroy the network
not
system.
Buster only this game. Also, it's physically impossible because of First Form Sigma.
I like this music. Oh, I don't like that eyeball.
Nah. Okay, bring out the Soul Body.
Oh. Is that what you mean?
I was thinking, honestly, either X1, one of the original 3X games.
Rank A.
Yeah, if you get rank F, you get, like, special items. For example, here you'll get a sub-tank.
What
That's
would
fair.
what would I have in the first level?
The heart container.
Okay, so I need to restart the level.
Yeah. I will say, try to get an S tier, because this game gives you the best item. A really good item.
Well, I did not get an S here.
You're not getting an S here.
I think I used my soul ting. Or soul whatever too much.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know exactly what's going on with it. Oh, was I just straight at 0?
Yeah.
Do I already have this sub-tank? Yeah. What's the W?
Weapon energy.
Oh, so you get to stockpile that as well? Hey!
It's based on Yeah, Hunter, why do you look like a lesbian hipster?
I will have you know that I look like a successful streamer. I don't care. I don't look. I don't care if I get rank S in this anymore.
That's fair. You got it anyways.
I thought that was the next level. What? I pressed the button. I'm going to die.
Yeah, you only need the soul body to kill the yellow jars.
Okay, well, I'm already not getting the S rank in this level. Because I don't exactly know what it wants from me.
Basically, you're just trying to climb up this area as quickly as possible. That's kind of the intended way, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Ender, we raced with 0. And 0 does not use soul body.
I did not know that this round started here. I thought I would start back at the beginning.
Nope.
And I did not get it.
I will say, if you wait long enough, it does technically,
It does what?
set you back to the beginning if you get, like, a B rank. But that would require you to get another hurry up and buff. I'd just die, yeah. I feel like that's bullshit.
Yes!
You fucking did it.
Fucking yup.
I'd have to practice, but I'd be down.
I do an X1 or 2 Buster race. No.
I'm giving you a new head module, X. This module will improve your special weapons ability. It should. That's fair. Reduce your special weapon energy requirements to near zero. You're right, Ender. We shouldn't practice. You may now use your special weapons as often as you want.
Wait,
You know, Ender, you're right. I am being a dick.
what?
We should.
What do you mean by, what does it mean by special? These?
Just jump in the pod!
Just the sheer anger. I can't
You have
use
zero, so you can't use it. The best head armor in the game.
it. What? What?
Because True
I
King,
forgot I
you're
could-
not spelling it right.
I forgot I could now shoot even with an special weapon out.
Yeah. It's definitely a nice addition to the game.
Oh, this isn't up. I just realized that's upside down and right side up.
That's because you didn't spell it right.
Go down there. Oh. No! Now we can
It's
go.
okay.
Okay. Sure, why not?
That's how you spell it, True King. Any other way is wrong and is therefore banned.
Oh, that's what he meant by can't say player 2's name. He meant you. Shara! How did you fuck it up so bad?
His potential is limitless.
I don't know why it was the his potential is limited. Just your weird throat thing that immediately came through afterwards.
Not possible.
Byakuya? Who are you? Why are you doing this to me?
I was ordered to test your abilities. It's quite simple.
What?
Prepare yourself. Prepare for battle.
Alright, let's try it again.
It's okay. You only have to start the second time with all the upsy down shit.
Stretch! I seem to have died indeed.
He did in fact commit the not alive.
Oh god. I want to. Okay.
That's a good tip, True King.
Bro,
Now let's
don't
see
get
if you
hit.
follow up on it.
I will attempt to not get hit. I can't guarantee anything, but I
There's
will
a boss right
try.
here. Boss just up ahead.
So I just now have an upgrade that allows me to use my weapons forever.
Yes.
So it completely defeats the purpose of that tank.
Not entirely.
I thought he had tingle on his back.
Tingle, tingle, Kububimpa. Yeah, a good trick with him is just to dash forward and then shoot your goo.
Wow. Remember when I had trouble with the spider boss?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you to do something that you may think unusual.
I need you to suck Zero's dick.
I need you to kill me. I don't remember. I feel like that might have been blue. That feels like a blue thing. Man, I miss Neo. That's fair. Yeah, I feel like that might have been blue. Bluefin, he seldom streams, but when he does, it's usually old school RuneScape. Like, he streams every once in a while. Hunter just told me that he's on his way to my house. Well, I guess it's time to pull out all the guns. Oh, hey, you're back.
I was low on gas.
I'm never low on gas. I eat too much.
He said to go kill him.
I meant in this game, you dipshit.
I mean,
Say.
did they design the top left guy after the Mega Man 1 box art?
I don't know. I'm
Fine.
pointing at myself right now. There, him, yes.
You said to kill you. So I took that as any friend would. He protect his secret weapon which lie inside of snow. Or
Inside
snow.
he snow.
Inside he snow. He snow inside.
If you go up here, you can actually fill up your other sub tank more or less. Commit climbs. I am going to commit great crime.
I'm going to commit great crime. What the fuck?
Shoot him.
Do they just die eventually?
They did in fact kill themselves. Yeah, in order to get up there, you're gonna want to do the web.
Oh. Okay. I need you out of the way. There we go. Nice.
Nice.
What is slime
You're gonna
climb?
need that extra life. There's also a life to the left.
No.
You're not going to be able to get that heart. You require Rising Fire, which you don't have.
Fine. Those are spikes.
Those are in fact spikes. Do not touch them.
What? You the things that wanted to kill me? No shit, Sherlock.
I don't know.
Just because I did it in Mega Man X2 when I had my mech friend. No, no!
Now climb up that wall. Never mind. I'd like to apologize. There's a lot of lag here. But yeah, you're gonna want to do the web thing while you climb up there.
I'm sorry. What? No! I keep forgetting you can't run up the little bits on the edge.
Literally, hold dash and keep jumping. Yeah, you're gonna want to use your. Yeah.
So that.
Oh, tell him lies, Ender.
What? What did I get?
It's the most useless tank ever.
Oh, the energy tank?
No. It's a tank to where when you game over, you start with 4 lives instead of 2.
Fine. Thanks for the help, Ender. I'll be sure to use Soul Body.
I'm the Mega Man X4 guy.
I am the Mega Man guy. I am the guy who busts. I thought I was dead. Man, Soul Body's kind of useful.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm going to die.
Only if you're stupid.
Debated. Only if you're bad.
I guess you're bad.
I mean, did we ever have any doubt? I still don't understand that ability.
What?
I still don't understand that homing ability.
Yeah.
I technically have contacts, but I don't have vision insurance, and I don't exactly have the funds at the moment to go get an eye doctor's appointment without vision insurance, and I have one pair of contacts left. So I'm just used.
Me who's like, I vision good. That's all I can good.
I genuinely wonder if you if you have good vision, or if this is one of those things where how do I?
You just regular Buster him. You gotta get him in his boy.
Ah! Wow, this is a dumb boss.
Yeah, he's kind of annoying.
It's less that he's like, what kid did they get to hire, or did they get to voice Mega Man here?
I think what ended up happening was Japanese and English VA were like the same person.
Just going to casually.
That's fair.
Did you say take care?
Take this.
Take this.
Take that. Take that.
It's dangerous
Take
to go
this.
alone. Take this. Have a good sleep, Ender. If it means anything to you, Ender, I do plan. Alan Wake is on my list of games to stream at some point.
Alan, wake me up before you go. I'm not bad enough. Going solo.
I just have to get. I just have to get access to it. I don't know if I want to play it on. Is it on the PlayStation Store? Fuck. Just gonna waste my other sub tank.
Honestly, Frost Walrus, once you figure him out, is a giant bitch.
Like pushover bitch, or
Yes. Yes. Yes.
you know what this level reminds me of?
What?
That one level from Sonic Adventure 2, or Sonic Adventure,
That's fair.
but like in a 2D form. Oh, hey.
Poor Mets.
So what other thing in this level did I get everything?
There is one last thing in this level, but it's
Oh,
not
it was
there.
the heart that I can't get.
No, outside of that. It's up here.
What do I do?
That.
Was that
You got it.
What was it?
The weapon tank.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I'm fully decked out, bitches.
So, for the record, the reason I'm telling you to kill Frost Walrus is because something annoying is going to happen, and it'll be much more bearable if you get
Is
Frost
this one of
out.
Is this one of those things where like the another level change just because I beat this guy first?
No.
Oh. Because they used to do that, but it feels like in X2 they didn't do that. Did they?
I don't remember if X2 did.
I feel like in X1 it did.
X1 and X3 do. I don't remember if X2 does. I don't think so. But
You are a son of a bitch. Oh no! That was a hole.
like X2.
I am indifferent to X2. I do not have a full range of the quality of Mega Man X games, so I do not have any. I am not able to form an accurate opinion.
That's fair.
I've played Mega Man X1, which was okay. I'm playing Mega Man X4, which, barring that spider boss, seems pretty okay.
They sent a kid like you after me.
I like how you're just doing it in your normal voice because it's the walrus.
It's me. I promise to end this quickly.
So, are you the walrus because of this boss?
No.
Oh, okay. Did you just like that Beatles song?
I, at some point in my younger years, realized that I am effectively a walrus physically.
I really don't like that because of the fucking movie Tusk. It gives me it's body horror heebie-jeebies where a guy gets transformed like his body gets surgically transformed into a walrus.
I see.
It's
Wow.
not a great movie.
Yeah, technically his weakness is rising fire, but you don't have that. It doesn't matter. Literally, you can just jump over 80% of his stuff. Rah!
Do I get the ultimate Buster?
Or
the third level of...
the upgraded Buster you get in Storm Owl stage.
Okie dokie.
And you do have all the stuff required for it. You
Wow.
fucking did it. First try. I told you, he's literally a bitch.
Is it... Do you feel like a kinship with him?
Not really.
Frost Tower.
It's basically a really... Basically what it is it summons a shield of ice around you.
I really like flannel. I'm glad it's becoming flannel season again. Actually, now that I think about it...
like shorts. I'm glad it's becoming short season again.
What, instead of boxer season, what?
No, instead of duck season.
I will have you know it is fucking goose season.
That's true.
It's open window season. Actually, today had a high of 71.
Sir, it's a message from the Colonel. I'll wait for you at Memorial Hall. Make sure you show up on time. Sir, this must be a trap.
I don't think it's a trap. Colonel doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would do that. He seems like an honorable dude.
Yeah, his weakness is Frost Tower.
God damn it.
What?
Just, I don't think he'll fight me. He seems like an honorable dude. Your response, yeah, his weakness is Frost Tower. There goes. What'd you say?
Comedic timing.
There goes the surprise, I guess.
Was there really ever a question, though?
I thought he was an honorable dude.
He is. He's challenging you to an honorable duel.
So do these not have charged forms?
You need the Buster upgrade.
Diplomatic talking from him guy and bat kill him. Colonel, stop this foolishness now.
Never!
Colonel, please think this over.
The Repliforce must be independent. Our battle will determine this!
So why do they want to be independent? They just don't want to be told what to do?
They don't want to be fucking destroyed.
Then just let them be independent. Are we the bad guys in this?
So what happened was Sigma, using the help of one Maverick, whom you will meet later, technically two, but we're not going to talk about the other one, attacked the Sky Lagoon using what appeared to be Repliforce forces, causing everyone to think that the Repliforce was to blame. And Repliforce, not wanting to stain their honor, was like, no.
What did he say?
I will show you no mercy. Get ready!
He seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, you're gonna want to jump whenever he does that.
I wasn't ready.
No, you were not.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready.
But it sounded much more. He sounded much more Japanese the first time.
Oriya! I'm surprised he's not doing the little sword thing.
He just appears.
Yes.
What's the 16 next to that?
That's how many times you can normally use it, but now that you have the head piece, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, there it is.
Time to get serious. I am not prepared for this, man.
That's fair. You want to hear a fun trick about fighting?
Show me what you've got.
Let me climb the walls. That didn't work. Don't fight. Oh god, I didn't expect it twice. Well, I was getting it. So, what do you mean don't fight? Sean? Is Sean here?
I'm back. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
My internet is Garbaggio.
You're what?
Interwebs is Garbaggio.
Oh shoot. I didn't mean to open Opera. What the fuck? I hate when I accidentally click the wrong thing and just reopen the. He was talking about tip for fighting, so I responded, don't. What, just don't fight? Just dodge?
Clearly. No. When he does the 3 slash things, there's actually, like, a section right in front of him where you can't get hurt.
There's a section right in front of him?
Right in front of him.
Well, I mean, I think I was doing pretty fine how I was doing it before. It feels like trying to do that would get me killed more than not.
Fair. Yeah, that's one of those, like, advanced techs that once you know, you know.
I can't even get the basic text. You want me to do advanced?
I have faith.
Oh my god, why is Elgato now delayed?
I don't know.
I have to try and reopen Elgato, but sometimes Elgato does a thing where when I close it, it doesn't fully close. For some reason. And so it's like, I can't close it, it's already open.
I can't. Why? I'm already X.
It seems like it's not going to let me reopen it, that's fun.
Such rudeness. Look at our patient boy X just standing there.
Just waiting for his Lord Controller to tell him what to do. Are you good now? Can I open you now? There we go.
Say true, King. Which would you rate higher, X3 or X2? Also, I can't see what you're doing now.
Yeah. Give me a second.
You just started moving in the stream, so I figured you
I
forgot
was
about it.
trying to see if I could get if the audio was still delayed or not. Silly boy. Can you see
I
it?
will cut you. Stream paused. Bountiful
God.
Games has optimized their application.
I have to fucking
better.
keep the screen up? God damn.
Take this. Never.
Show me what you've got.
Oh fuck, I forgot. When I reopen it, it gets super loud.
Technically both, but 2 had Cyber Sigma as an actual fightable boss instead of just some shit you had to deal with.
Oh god! I'm not good. Oh, 3/2. This isn't Kingdom Hearts.
there was probably something mildly wrong with him.
You were muted for most of that.
No offense, but you know.
We didn't hear a thing you said, Sean. You came in as something seriously wrong with him.
Fair.
So, if you were saying something, we didn't hear it. I need to buster him just every now and then as well.
That's fair.
Hey, stand still for like a couple seconds, please. Thank you. What do you mean? There's not a... What do you mean there's a space in front of that I could stand and not get hit?
I meant when he's doing that, the shooty thing.
Oh, I thought you meant when he does the...
No.
Man, this is going to take a while.
Yeah. Hey, you're 4 lives. It's a good thing you grabbed that thing.